Good evening and welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. Tonight is week 6, the last evening of the D-League structure. After this, we will be going to tournament format. So for tonight's matchup, we are going to be watching the following teams. Zen Kings versus Net Breakers. This is going to be a very, very interesting matchup, and I am very much looking forward to watching how these teams play up against. Now, in case you have not known, I have been able to be in both teams when Zen King played Ghost War Operators in our last broadcast, and then Net Breakers. The last time I've seen them, they were up against Flawless Mafia. Neither team played their best in that last format. Bear in mind, Zen Kings are a new team. Net Breakers are also a new team, forming together, building relationships, and allowing themselves to get themselves ready, hopefully, to improve on next season. Everyone that is in the stream currently, let me know who you are cheering for tonight, because get motivated. Let's see what's going to happen. For those that do not know, we currently have had a map ban phase. The bans were out earlier, so we will have a look at what they are. So we have currently sitting Cartel Depot, Pilgrim Retreat and Warehouse. Not so long ago, I was informed of the following. First map to be banned in tonight's match is Cartel Depot. The next map to be banned from tonight's match is going to be Pilgrim Retreat, which leaves Warehouse Uplink to be our approved match for tonight. I have just had an invitation into the lobby. Once I know what the teams are, I will sort out the overlay to find out who will be where. So currently, we will be having Zen Kings up against Net Breakers. So tonight's clan match, our Zen Kings are going to be our alpha team. And then on the right hand side we have, on the left, in our alpha team, we will have Net Breaker. This should be a very, very interesting matchup. Let's get this stream shouted out. Let's see how many people we can get into this match watching tonight. So like I say, the current lineup as we speak, I know you probably can't see what is going on at the moment, but we are going to get this match underway. So here we go. Map on. Let's see what is going to go down. Welcome Rage to the stream. Currently at the moment, we are playing league format. Once the league is over, the top 8 in this league will go head to head in a knockout phase. So Seed 1 will play Seed 8, 2 against 7, and etc. until they eventually teams get knocked out round by round until we have a winner. And that will be played next Saturday evening. All rounds will be played out. But right now we will get ourselves sorted into this clan match. So it looks like the teams are currently going to do a quick little live test while this lag test is taking part, we will quickly have a look at our current league standings just while the lag test is currently taking shape. So as you can see, this is the current league table. So you've got Murder 1 up on that top slot, because bear in mind, week 6 matches have not been updated on this ladder. So we will find out on Monday how the top 8 will fare out. So currently, Murder 1, Ghost War Operators. Of what I've been told, Ghost War Operators won earlier today. False Memories are currently 3rd. Triple G, Flawless Mafia, Kills for Cover, HVT Alpha, and I Got Your 6 is currently your top 8 after week 5. Bear in mind, week 6 is still to be updated. Okay, so we'll get ourselves straight back into this lobby, so at least then you can see what is going on. Like I say, at the moment this is just a pure and simple lag test. So like I say, they're just testing the guns, making sure that everything's running smooth, that there's no issues with people's guns, connecting to the server, etc, etc. Topio, welcome to the stream. So, by the sounds of things, you are a Netbreaker fan. Let's get as many people into this stream as we can. Let's see if we can get over 20 viewers, because the last time Netbreakers were in watching these streams, we've got over 20 views, nearly 30. Can we get close to that? Help everybody out. Let's get the stream going. So as you can see, the lag test is now over. At this point, both teams will be currently just messaging saying, yes, the host is okay, or no, we've had issues, we need to start it again. So once we get this showed and found out exactly what's going on, we will get this underway. At the moment, I'm just sending a message here just to find out what's going on. If both teams are happy, the game will kick off. So I'll just quickly unmute my mic so at least then teams can hear. So, once teams are ready, you can go. Okay? So good luck to both teams in this clan match. So like I say, we have Zen Kings up against Netbreaker. So do bear in mind, the stream is currently set at 120-second delay, which is the basic setting for this match, which allows both teams to be able to have that opportunity to have a little bit of an issue in case people say, oh, other teams are stream watching, stuff like that. It's on 120 seconds, 2 minutes. So it stops that issue from happening. I would like to thank the Ghost War League for allowing everybody that has been able to stream these matches. So it's not just myself. Like I say, in case you're not sure, there's a poll currently going on the Ghost War League website. If you click on the support and then latest poll, you can vote for who you want to be your Pro League Shoutcaster and then your D-League Shoutcaster. I'll show you the links at the end of the stream. But like I say, when we are ready, you can get yourselves started. So as we can see, we'll go through the lineup. Zanvan, Vape, Virus, Dahu, that is your Netbreakers. And for Zen Kings, you've got Chronic, Clutch, Flexi, and Bruce. Currently, you've got, by the sounds of things, getting quite a few Netbreakers fans in the stream. As you can see currently, they are getting it sorted and making sure that the match settings are correct. So like I say, as you can see here, uplink, best of 9, so it's the first team to win 5, 20 seconds, 10 minutes, for 300 seconds, supply crates are off, which means you cannot restock and you cannot reheal. So just making sure that all of the settings are currently locked in. So I've just had a quick look over the rules. It is the team's responsibilities to make sure that these rules are correct. And it looks like we are game on. Let's get this going. Netbreakers against Zen Kings. It's going to be interesting to see what classes they take. Usually, what I've noticed, Zen Kings take quite a heavy drone setup the last time. So again, we're running 2 and exactly the same from Netbreakers, but with a slightly different setup. Instead of a scout, they're using the artillery. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. Assault classes for scout classes. Because as soon as this match starts, we'll get ourselves into an overview so you can see exactly how the teams are going to split up and assess the situation. See if they're split into going two teams of 2, if they work together. Because after speaking to Zen Kings the last time, they realised that they needed quite a bit of work to do. So let's see if they've improved their game after last time performance. Very interesting to see how they got on. So as you can see, they're currently running as a complete 4. It looks like we're going to push this right hand side of the warehouse. Now as you can see, Netbreakers are currently pushing as a 3 because Vape is currently out using his drone. Campbell is also now using his drone. This will allow information to get passed on to Zen Kings. Looks like he got the mortar out. Where's it going to connect? It was actually Netbreakers' drone that actually got out. As you can see, I think it was a little bit of life taken from Flexi. We're going to jump on board with Campbell. As you can see, he's currently trying to just push up just that little bit. But at the moment, he's currently away from the danger. You've got Flexi Nuts currently in the middle area. Bear in mind, as you can see, in 223 seconds, the uplink will be ready to go. So in this game mode, it is either the first team to gain full access of the uplink or to get a complete team kill. So we've got Flexi currently trying to do a big flank around. This could play out later in the round. You've got Clutch pushing alongside. You've got Chronic just sitting a little bit behind Clutch and Flexi. Mortar going up with Vape. He does not realise how close the enemy team are to him. Let's see what's going to happen here. As you can see, Sanvan, from his perspective, just watching for the flank. Does he know anyone's there? He's just backed away. Unfortunately, that was just so bad timing from Sanvan. But you've got Vape there trying to give a little bit of backup. Here it goes. Does he see the players? Is he going to take the shot? That's smart play. Allowing his team to wrap around. Sandman has an idea maybe that somebody's there. But it's not going to be quite the information that he needs. Shooting out the lights, just making sure the fact that if he's shooting that light, it means that his shadow cannot be seen. So again, he's making sure that the tactical advantage is still in favour of where he's positioned. Sandman currently on his drone, so it doesn't look like much action's going to go on here. Netbreakers currently have that middle map control, just making sure that they have that uplink sight. However, Vape about to make a push, gets nasty. One down. Gunshots going in from Vape. We'll jump on board with Vapes. Let's see what he can do, what he can see. Currently, he's just watching over that body, making sure that there's nothing getting in the way of that pickup. Will he be able to mark somebody out? The toxic drone is in use. The cloud went in, however, it doesn't look like it was going to connect with anybody. Ooh. There's a battle going on here. Dahoo, Virus with Flexi. Flexi's in the mortars. Can he get out in time? He just gets out with his life. You've got Campbell as well. Dahoo and Virus pushing for Campbell. Let's jump on board. Let's see if they can connect with Campbell. Campbell knows he's in trouble because he's disrupted in his area. Virus currently trying to shoot down, as you can see, the tank of Zen Kings. Shots going down. He's not quite getting the connection he needs. But there you go, Virus takes out Flexi. That is now a 4v2. Campbell just trying to make sure nobody can rotate with his team and getting a flank on. Virus pushes in, just gets away with this. Very smart play there. Dahoo pushed in with his team. Yes, one of them died. But Dahoo managed to get the trade that they needed. Which is just what they needed. So round number 1 goes to Netbreakers. Let's see if the two teams change anything or do they keep the same strategies. By the looks of things, Zen Kings are mixing up. They're no longer taking the scout. However, they are changing that for an artillery. They're trying to have match for match against Netbreakers. Like I say, thank you for all 15 of you currently in this stream. We'll go on board with Zen Kings. Let's see what they can do. We'll go on a full overview, seeing what is going on. Looks like Netbreakers are currently pushing up as a free man with Vape straight away on his mortars. Zen Kings are starting to spread out just that little bit. Drone is activated by Vape. Where does it connect? It goes on Chronic. He's currently on his drone. Will he get killed? He gets out just in time. Half his life taken away. Very good mortar drone by Vape. Again, Dahoo is currently trying to shoot out the mortar drone of Zen Kings. Where will this go down? As you can see, just managed to get out of that mortar strike by Dahoo. Currently, Netbreakers are starting to get control of this middle map. Mine going in from Vape. We'll jump on board with Vape. Let's see what he can see. At the moment, it's not a lot because Zen Kings are currently sat back, pushed a little bit too deep to how Netbreakers are. They've currently got middle map control, which could be the key for later on in this round. You've got Flexinut currently at the side of a garage. So you can see, this is what he can see from his angle. There's not many people he can see. However, Mortar Drone is currently in from Vape. However, I don't think his Mortar Strike is quite ready, which is why he hasn't activated it. Because the drone gets going early, but the strike takes just that little bit longer to activate, which is sometimes why a lot of teams wait until their actual strike is ready to go. Mortar Strike going in. Let's see where this connects. On the outside of Zen Kings, it doesn't quite connect. None of their players are currently in. Chronic is currently very, very weak. He's trying to get intel for his team while Flexi pushes up. We'll jump on board with Flexi. Let's see what's he thinking. I don't think he's seen Vape there, which is quite an unfortunate situation from himself. There he goes, trying to bino in, trying to find where the opposition are. Toxic Drone going in. Flexi's having to figure out how best to get out. And just as I say that, he's just trying to push himself out, allowing his team just to rotate. And at the same time, his teammates were trying to shoot that drone down, stopping the rest of the intel going in from his opposition. Vapes currently was in that Mortar Strike. He had to get himself out. He's backing off. And now it's anybody's game this, because as you see, Netbreakers have pushed out of that middle map. They've allowed Zen Kings to push up, which could be detrimental, but we shall soon find out. Dahoo starting to push up. Trying as a team, thinking, right, time to get this middle map control again. Dahoo is about to start to get two pushing up with him. Toxic Drone being activated in his area. That's why he's got to duck out. That allows Clutch and Flexi to push up. We'll jump on board with them. Let's see how aggressive that they push up. Or is it going to be slow and steady? Grenades going in on Virus. Virus gets one. He gets Clutch. As you can see, Flexi is having to just duck out. Grenades going in. Now this is the point where Netbreakers are starting to push aggressive, thinking, right, he is all alone. Now at this point, if Flexi gets the support, it could turn the tide, because the fact that Dahoo and Virus are currently pushing up, but it wasn't to be. Vape gets Flexi. Now it is a 4v2 situation. Mortar Drone is going in. Dahoo has to get out of there. Just gets out of his life. Mortar Drone with the Netbreakers as well. As you can see, Netbreakers are starting to gain that middle map control, getting the access site in their control. Mortar Drone going in. Beautiful shot by Vape on his mortars. As you can see, all alone, Campbell will jump on board with Sanvan, with Dahoo, and just as I say that, Sanvan gets the drop. 2-0 to Netbreakers. Because do bear in mind, this match, if they get a very good result, it could mean that teams either just sneak into that bottom playoff, or if they don't quite win the rounds that they need, they'll just fall short. Because bear in mind, for every win and loss of round, tallies points. So at the moment, Netbreakers are trying to push as aggressively as they can to try and get the result that they so badly want. But can Zen Kings stop that from happening? Can they mix it up? Because I like what Zen Kings are trying to do. They're trying to use the binos. They're trying to get the intel. Because as you can see there, Chronic straight away on his drone trying to get the intel, exactly the same as what Vape doing. Both drones out from Zen Kings. And at that point, you've got Flexi and Nasty pushing up, trying to get that middle map control as quickly as they can. You've got Virus on their left-hand side trying to push. Dahoo could be getting action here, so we'll jump on board with Dahoo. Doesn't look like he's quite pushing in where I thought he would go. Clutch Nasty, as you can see, just pushing in. You've got Vape on this right-hand side. Will that be seen? Beautiful shots there by Vape. But unfortunately, didn't quite connect because as you've seen, Campbell gets the drop on him. Which makes this round currently in favour of Zen Kings. Zen Kings have currently got control of this middle map. Gas drone going up by Zen Kings. Will this be Toxic drone perk getting used? Nasty, very, very short in his life, so we'll jump on board here. Let's see what he's thinking. What's he looking? So he knows he's got players with him. That's why Flexi's rotated round to give him a little bit of a helping hand. So as you can see, Flexi, he can just, if he looks properly, he could just see the top. But as you can see there, Nasty gets the drop while Virus gets the drop on Flexi. He doesn't know Virus is right next to him. Virus is just backing off. I do believe they've both seen each other. They know each other are there. Now at this point, it's going to be a little bit of a stalemate. Flash going in. I don't think if he's currently flashed, because as you can see by his hands, it means he's flashed. Now he's not. He didn't quite know where Virus was, and it is now all changed. It's 2v2. Toxic drone going in. Campbell's having to rotate out of that Toxic. That allows Virus to pick up Dahoo. Now it's a 3v2 situation. Campbell trying to get Virus, but Dahoo is now currently in that Toxic. He's just trying to back himself out. The grenades trying to go in, don't quite connect. So as you can see, Virus is currently just trying to watch Campbell, see if he moves. And at that point, you've got Dahoo, Sanvan trying to rotate round. But as you can see, Campbell realises he's a bit outnumbered, so will he rotate to try and get back in contact with Chronic? Because at the moment, they are very split. Drones going up by both teams, Sandman and from Campbell. Let's see where this mortar drone goes down at. Trying to get Virus. Virus has to back off just that little bit, which allows Campbell just to get in a little bit better position. Because as you can see there, he's got a little bit more control watching that far left. So as you can see, he's got a very good line of sight there. Sandman gets Chronic just as I say that. Now it's all up to Campbell. We'll jump on board with Campbell, and there you have it. 3-0 to Netbreakers, I should say. Zen Kings are currently struggling in this match. They're mixing it up, and that's what you want to see. New teams need time to build. Yes, this season it might be a struggle for Zen Kings, because after speaking to Zen Kings after their last match, they did say that Ghost War Operators were a very, very good team, but they learnt a lot from that game. They learnt about using your binos, getting that intel, making sure that you know and you stick together, but you're watching different angles. They're trying to get used to that, but again, it takes time just to get used to know where your teammates are going to be looking, how are they going to think? But it looks like Netbreakers have currently just got that tied down just a little bit better than Zen Kings. I'm going to jump on board here with Zanvan, who's currently trying to just push up, being a little bit more aggressive, even though he is the toxic drone pilot. He's trying to take out the mortar. So let's see where it gets dropped on. It's getting dropped straight on Zanvan, however, he gets out of it just in time. Vape, with his own, gets Chronic. Now at this point, Campbell can rotate, and he should be okay to get the pickup. Now at this point, Sandman, if I was him, I would wait until somebody is just about to pick up like he is doing now. Drop the Toxic, that stops Campbell from picking up Chronic. That allows Netbreakers to push up as they are doing on this left hand side. Now at this point, Zen Kings are thinking, right, I've got to switch players here. So Campbell is pushed up, which isn't necessarily the best move. However, I understand why they're doing it. Flexi has fighting spirit, so if he gets a little bit injured, he can regen a little bit of health. Now, Dahu and Virus don't know Campbell and Nasty are right underneath him. Right underneath him. Virus, there you go, he gets one. He ducks down. Now that tells Dahu, right, I need help here. Stun's going in. Flexi. Oh, that, I wouldn't have pushed down there. That's just opened himself up. Virus, he's dropped down behind Campbell. He had no idea. It's all up to Chronic. All three members down on that far right hand side for Zen Kings. All up to Virus. And as you can see there, Virus pushes up aggressively on Chronic. And that is 4-0. This match is going very quickly. Zen Kings have to do something to get themselves out of this hole. Can they mix it up? Can they get aggressive? Because I liked what they did. There was a few mistakes there. Because as you've seen, when Nasty, if I remember right, jumped down, he shouldn't have done that. He should have stayed high. He must have thought all of Zen King were down at that bottom, which was not the case. Because as we seen, you got Virus. As soon as Nasty dropped down, that was game over for him. He should have stayed up high, get the overhead advantage, so you can see what is happening. But again, that only comes from experience, learning how to play the maps. And they will learn from the little mistakes, but little mistakes all add up. But I do like the fact that both teams try and get drones out early. They use one to get intel, they wait for the second one. But as you can see, straight away, Vip gets a little bit of Flexi Nuts' life, just a little bit. But at this point now, they're just thinking, we've just got to go for this, guys. Virus, straight away, could see members of Zen King. Now, for me, I don't like the view that Virus has currently got. Yes, I understand why, because it's night time. However, for me personally, there's in your game settings, you can turn the brightness up. So you can then make yourself play like you're in the daylight anyway. Because that was how, at the start of the very first live stream that I did, a lot of you guys in the stream said that my stream was too bright. But that's because I played my settings on a nighttime setting. So there's a tip for any of you guys that want to try that. See how it feels. Because sometimes the night vision is a bit blurry. But we'll get back on board here. We'll jump on board with Nasty, who currently has Vape just to his side. He did not realise. Will he get the drop? Grenade going in. He just backs off just a little bit. Disruptor in his area. That tells him he needs a little bit of backup. Clutch gets Vape. Because as you can see, he pushes up, trying to give his teammate a little bit of a helping hand. Not just pushing up on this right. Oh, and just as I say that, he gets Chronic with a mine. Flexi thought it was him that was going to die. However, it was not the case. You've got Flexi just sitting back just for a little bit. He's currently disrupted. He thinks it's the guy just in front of him. However, as you can see, it's Dahu that is currently the disruptor. So at the moment, Flexi is a little bit pinched. If he moves left or right, as you can see, Virus is also joining in. At the moment, he is pinned. He should be telling his teammates, come on guys, I need help. I need to move, but I need you to protect us. But that did not happen. And Virus gets the drop. Clutch Nasty gets Sandman. It is now a 2v2. Make that a 2v1. Virus all on his own. Oh, could this? No. No. What you... Oh my god. There you have it. He clutches up with a pistol. Your round and match ending kill. 5-0 to Netbreakers. Salute to you guys as well. Very good games there. As you can see, it looked like Zen Kings struggled a little bit. Nasty on 4 and 5. But look at Virus. He clutched up 12 and 1. Vape 6 and 2. Wow. Virus, you were on fire tonight. So there you have it. 5-0 to Netbreakers. So as you can tell, that will affect how they stand in their league. Once the maps and everything, sorry, the matches that have already been played or currently getting played, like as this one was, it'll all get updated and the scores will be updated on Monday. I have asked the admins, because Ghost War Spectre, I messaged him on Discord a little bit before the match started, and he said he updates them on Monday. So once everything is played out and he has everything, he puts it all on. So from tomorrow, you will know who your top 8 is going to be. So at this point, what will happen will be, for this match, we will, because what I will do is show you exactly what the setup is going to be. Okay, so we will jump on to the league standings. Well, not on the league standings, how the quarterfinals and everything will be played out. So as you can see, we'll go on board. So the map for the quarterfinals, semi-final and final will be checkpoint elimination. So as you can see, we'll go down. So as you can see, it goes exactly the same for every single league. So you've got Seed 8 versus Seed 1. Seed 7 v2, 6 v Seed 3, Seed 5 v Seed 4. So that will be what will the first quarter-final will be up against. So for the semi-final, so we'll jump across to our semi-final. So again, as I've said, checkpoint will be the map. As you can see, the seeds aren't quite sorted. I don't know how this is going to be sorted, as in, will they do a round draw or anything? I will get that confirmed for you. And Spectre and everything will send messages, find out exactly what's going to go on with that. and then which will lead to our grand finals, which will be, as I've already said, checkpoint elimination. So at this point, the matches will be played, as you can see, between 11 p.m. and 11:59 UCT. So for people in the UK, that is going to be midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning for those that play in the UK, depending on what's going on. So the first round, well, the semi-final is between 9 p.m. and 10:30. And then the quarterfinals, 7 till 8:30. So as you can see, that is what happens. So by the looks of things, you've got a little half an hour break in between matches. So at least then you're allowed to find out what's happening. The admins will contact you, either showing up your matches, stuff like that. So at least then you will know who you're up against and get your teams and find out who's hosting and how to get people in. And in case you do not know, there is currently a poll going on. So I will show the current poll. So there it is. This is for who, as it says, who will be shown the live grand finals. So currently in the lead of the Xbox is Just Reloaded, all the way with 27 votes. You've got Ling currently sitting there with 23 votes. Currently in the Xbox section, because I'll just do Xbox first, you've got myself on 10 votes alongside Tango Actual and Ambitious Ghosts. Now, it's a little bit different for PlayStation because there's only 2 shoutcasters that applied to do the live streams. So it's currently a battle between them two, who gets the Pro League final and who gets the D-League. So currently, all the way out in front, you've got Dealer on 18 votes for the PlayStation final, and then Pacemaker with 3 votes. So it looks like, as it stands, things could still change. A lot more votes could come in. So for the Xbox, it looks like Just Reloaded is potentially doing the Pro final, along with Ling, who's looking like to do the D final. And then for the PlayStation, it looks like Dealer is going to do the Pro, with Pacemaker doing the PlayStation. So that is what is currently going on. In case you don't know how to get to this, you go to support, so as you can see there, and then scroll down to latest poll. That is where you find it. To be able to vote, you need to log in. So log in by here. If you haven't got a login and want to take part in Ghost War leagues, either for the free leagues, which you don't play for prizes, it's just a case of joining for fun, which a lot of teams are considering doing for in the future, just for scrimming, stuff like that. So at least then they have a little bit of intel, find out what matches they played, what was the results, and things like that. But again, they'll use them as scrims, so do feel free to join them ladders. So as you can see, if you go on ladders, join Xbox One if you're on Xbox, or PlayStation 4. Currently there's not a lot of action going on PC. However, if you've got a PC, join up, get as many people as you can to start getting this game active on that network, on the PC. Because I currently play it on Xbox and I currently have it on PC. So if you are on PC, I can stream that as well. So do bear that in mind. So, other than that, thank you to everyone that has been in the stream here tonight. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that as it stands, it doesn't look like I'm going to be live streaming any of the finals, unfortunately. However, your votes could change it. Thank you to all 10 of you that have currently voted so far for me. It's amazing to think that so many people are voting for everyone, because a total of 72 voters. Thank you guys. Keep voting. Tell us who you want to be streaming these finals, because only you can choose. So thank you very much. Have a good evening, and see you next time.
Angel Bleu, Galileo salvar. La plaga asustado ya no podía callar. El muro prepara sus armas para matar. No le importa que sea el jefe de jefes al que tenga que buscar, que tenga que enfrentar. Así que carnal, no te pongas nervioso, y aunque merezcas que te quieran matar, yo te salvo. La sangre es la sangre, aunque es mi amigo me lo tengo que quebrar. Ahí con mucho cariño para todos los presentes. Chúpele, güey. Los cabrones sabían que se armarían balazos, los plebes se escondían, nadie quería mirar. El muro que llega a enfrentar a su amigo en nombre de su hermano a quien no había de tocar. Abrió fuego a los plebes, rafagueando a todos, y contra los chingazos nadie pudo hacer más. Pero el jefe no estaba, se lo tragó la tierra, aún así nadie se pudo escapar. El muro dejaba poderoso mensaje a los altos mandos y hasta el más allá, que nadie se meta con él ni con su sangre, o el más cabrón sicario se van a enfrentar. La plaga y su hermano el muro, chingones buchones de Culiacán, maníaco y el más cabrón sicario, por si alguien le quiere atorar. Ay, para el que se quiera meter, ya se le sabe, compa. Y aquí andamos, para arriba y para abajo, echándole